welcome back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. I want to talk to y'all about some things about marriages and relationships. I want to talk to y'all about how y'all sit there and hold on to people that don't want to be with you no more. That's between marriages and relationships. Y'all got to understand. When y'all sit up here and take your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend for granted, and they tell y'all what y'all be doing, and y'all try to act like y'all don't know what they talking about, when y'all know what they talking about. When y'all is out here looking at other women's booties, looking at other man's penises, and all of that stuff, and then right in front of your wife or your girlfriend, and they throw it up in your face and say, well, you know you did this and you know you did that, and you try to say, no, I didn't. You just going crazy. You didn't see me do that, when you know for a fact you know they saw you do it. You know they saw you do it. So how you going to try to sit up there and say, you didn't see me do that, when you know they did? And when they keep telling you, look, I'm not finna stand for this no more. I'm not finna keep taking this stuff off y'all, doing this stuff to me. I'm not finna keep standing for this. But y'all sit there and y'all take it for granted when your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband try to tell y'all that, but y'all sit up here and take it for granted. That's what you do. You take it for granted. And when they say they fed up with y'all, then y'all sit there and laugh in their face and stuff like it's a joke. Like y'all think they playing, but they ain't playing. They straight serious. And then when you come home and you see they done packed up and left, or they done changed the locks on the doors, or they done came with their divorce papers, or they done set your clothes outside, that's when y'all know they ain't playing no more. That's when y'all know they ain't playing. And then when y'all see that they done walked away and they not going to take you back, then you're sitting up here boo-hooing and crying and saying, I miss my wife. I miss my husband. I should have never did that. I should have gave him more respect like I should have did. I miss my girlfriend. I miss my boyfriend. I shouldn't have never did that. I should have gave him more respect. I should have gave her more respect. I should have never did that. That's what y'all do. Because it's too late then. After they done sit there and told y'all what they not going to stand for, y'all keep doing it until they walk away. And then this what y'all throw up in their face. I don't care if you leave, because ain't nobody out there going to want you. Ain't nobody going to want you. It's just, look how you looking. Don't nobody else don't want you. But see, you got to look at this. It's always somebody out there for somebody. No matter how the person look, it's always somebody out there for somebody. Because God done created man and woman. And it's always somebody out there for somebody. But see, that's what the people say that you're married to or dated to, say that to you because they don't want you to walk away. They try to play with your self-esteem to make you think that nobody else don't want you when they for sure don't even know. That's just something they saying to try to make you stay there. Because they want you to put up with a bunch of crap that they keep putting up with. But see, you're not going to keep putting up with it because you done laid your laws down and you're tired of going through it. You're tired. Because after you done sat there and told them, I'm not finna keep taking this, and they keep doing it, and when you sit up there and they laugh in your face like they think it's a joke and think it's cute, and then once you walk away and they see they not going to see you no more, then that's when they boo-hooing and crying and want you back. But you don't want them back. Because why would you go back to the same situation that you got yourself out of? Therefore, that means that you are repeating the same thing over and over if you go back to the same thing over and over. You got to look at this. If that happened between your marriage or your relationships, maybe God is telling you the season that y'all had together is over with. That's why it went that way. Because if y'all was meant to be, nobody wouldn't sit up there and do something wrong to make the other partner walk away. They wouldn't do that. Because if you love your partner, love don't supposed to hurt. Period. Love do not supposed to hurt. So you wouldn't do nothing to break down that love. If you love that person, you wouldn't try to hurt that person. You wouldn't do nothing to hurt that person. So if you doing it in that person's face and you want that person to see you doing it, therefore, that means that ain't no love in that relationship or that marriage. Ain't no love in that, because if it was, you wouldn't sit there and do it in front of your partner or your wife or your husband in front of their face. You wouldn't do that, because you know what? That's total disrespectful to your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, and your girlfriend. That's total disrespectful. Because if you do something wrong and you're trying to do it on the down low and you don't want your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or your boyfriend find out, God gonna bring it out anyway. Because what you do behind closed doors, God gonna bring that door and he gonna open it up for that person to find out what's going on. So you can't do nothing without God seeing it, because God is standing right there watching everything you do, and he's gonna open that door and tell the partner that's not doing wrong what the other partner is doing wrong. He's gonna bring it out. So that partner that's not doing wrong to make the decision on, do they want to stay in that relationship or that marriage and keep putting up with that stuff, or is they going to walk away and let it go? Because that's the season to let you know that it's done if that person bringing it out in your face like that or trying to hide it from you. That means that season of the relationship, that season of the marriage is done. Is done. So one thing y'all don't understand is when y'all sitting up here boo-hooing, crying, and y'all know y'all wrong, and y'all want these people to take y'all back. That is so wrong, especially when you chasing them down the world trying to get them to take you back when you know you're wrong, and then you're making yourself look stupid by running after the person that don't even want you back no more. You're making yourself look real stupid, because you know what? You don't know who's out there waiting for you. You don't know who's out there waiting for you as you chasing behind somebody that don't want you. You don't know who's out there waiting for you, because you sat there and messed that up and was meant for it to happen. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't have went that way. Maybe God say the season that the marriage and relationship was once meant to be, not meant to be no more. It's time for y'all to, go your own separate ways and find the one for you, and that person finding the one for them. Because when you chasing after somebody after God done broke it up, and you study chasing after that person, and that person don't want you no more, you missing the blessing that's right there in your face that God done something for you for you to be with. You missing that blessing because you chasing after a blessing that's not even there for you. That blessing not for you no more. That blessing is for somebody else. You letting your blessing walk right across your face, and that blessing is waiting on you, but you letting that blessing walk right across your face and chasing after a blessing that's not even meant for you. That's where you make yourself look stupid. That's where you make yourself look stupid. The best thing you could do is say to yourself, well, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Because if it broke up and went that way, and and our marriage broke up and went that way, it wasn't meant to be. Maybe it's something out there better for me that's waiting on me. That's the way you're supposed to think. Maybe it's something better out there is waiting for me. If God broke that up, then maybe it wasn't meant to be. It's time to go on about the way. Go on my way and let me find the person that God got waiting on me. Because he must got somebody waiting on me. If he had me for that marriage or that relationship to break down, then maybe God got somebody else waiting on for you. Because it ain't meant for you to be no more. And chasing after that person ain't going to bring it back. It's just not. It's not going to bring it back. Because you're making yourself look stupid when you do that. It's time to let it go. And let that person live their life, and you wait, and you go look for your person so you can live your life with your person. That's the way it's supposed to go. Because it's always somebody out there for somebody. It's always somebody out there for somebody. And that's what y'all got to think about. It's always somebody out there for somebody. Instead of boo-hooing and crying and want the person to take you back, and you know you did this and you know you did that, but you know you was wrong. So talking to the person that you know you messed up with, it's not going to make it better. Because if the person go back to you, you're going to do it again, over and over again. Because you know deep down in your heart, that person is not meant for you. Because if that person was meant for you, you wouldn't keep trying to hurt that person. If you knew that person was meant for you, you wouldn't try to hurt that person. Because like I say, love do not supposed to hurt. It do not supposed to hurt. So this what y'all got to understand. If the person ain't meant for you, that means that's not no love there. Because that person ain't meant for you. It ain't no love. So you got to let it go. Because trying to make some love come there, it ain't going to work. It's going to always stay hate. Because it was never for you to be loved to that person. Because that person wasn't for you. The person is waiting on you is for you. The person that you done took through hell is not for you. And you got to let it go. So, this is what I want to talk to y'all about. Y'all got to understand that when things is over with, it's over with. Don't go chasing back something that is never going to work. Let it go. Let that door close and wait on God to open the other door for you to walk through. Because that door have been shut and closed and it ain't meant for you no more. You got to let it go. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.